of Church Street in Rio Grande. Why are we on Church Street in Rio Grande? Because this is where everybody is. I'm here with some good friends, some Rattler friends. And brother, tell me what you just told me a minute ago.
I told him that we miss him from the Battle of the Bands. It has not been the same since he's been gone.
Well, I want everyone out there in YouTube land and the world to know that I miss y'all. Hopefully we'll work something out where I will be back. But as you can see, Rattlers and Wildcats can get along, and Wildcats and Rattlers can show love for one another. So to everyone out there who likes seeing me at the Battle of the Bands, keep praying for me. We'll be back. But brother, before we go, tell us what the Florida Classic means to you.
Hey.
Tell them your name and where you're from first.
Okay, my name is Larry. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, and this has been a tradition. We've been coming here for over 20 plus years, me and my wife and my family, and we love it. And especially coming and to see all these black folk that's getting along. You don't see that too often.
It's beautiful, ain't it?
It's real beautiful.
Win or lose, I'm gonna have a good time.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I'm a party regardless. How you doing? What's your name?
I'm Kimberly Williams.
And where you from, Duval?
Duval County.
And Kimberly, when did you graduate from FAM?
I did. My son graduated from FAM.
Okay, well, you graduated too.
Yeah.
When did your son graduate?
2021.
Oh, well, yeah, that's your degree too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right.
If you go over to Lake Lorna Doone Park, you know that the city of Orlando transforms that park into what we call the Yard. It's a place where all the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities come together and tailgate as one. And you know what happens when Greeks hear good music. That's right, it's time to set out the best hops and best strolls, and they were definitely on display this year at the Florida Classic.
Okay, so we're here still at the Yard in Orlando at the Florida Classic, tailgating and enjoying everything. Now, we do have Rattlers here, but we also have a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Who's the AKA? We have an AKA Delta. We have a Delta. And we just got, Rattler.
Strike again.
And one thing a lot of us have in common is we all went to Jones High School right up the street. Make some noise for Jones.
Right.
So I want to ask each of you briefly,
Yes.
what influence did Jones High School have on you going to an HBCU and becoming a Greek?
For me, it was no.
First tell them your name.
Clifford Youngblood Jr., Delta Psi Lambda, Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
He marched in the 100 too, y'all.
March 100, fall 93. So it was, for me, it was no choice. It was like a done deal for me. I applied to one school, and that was FAMU.
Wow.
Because of the history and culture that I got from Jones High School. It was the orange and green. It was all of those things. And a lot of classmates who they influenced as well. Plus, my mentor, Chief Wilson, and the Harvard, both Rattlers from FAMU. So it was no choice for me.
All right. Well, thank you, Cliff. What was it for you?
Hi, I'm Curleen Doctor, Fall 93 Rattler, Jones Class of 93 graduate.
Wow.
And my love for FAMU actually came from the halls of Jones High School. Because of my algebra teacher, the Barbara Burns. My 10th grade math teacher. She took us on a trip to FAMU, and I fell in love with the atmosphere. It was the one time in our lives where we were surrounded by us, we were influenced by us, and we're still impacted by us 30 years later. So going to FAMU was a no-brainer.
All right, and tell me your name, ma'am, in the back. I'm going to come around.
Okay. Hey, I'm Lucretia Smith, Fall 93, FAMU, Class of 93, Jones. It was me and Cliff, we was Mr. and Miss Orange and Green at Jones. Yes, we was. And yeah, Beta Alpha at FAMU.
She a Delta, y'all.
No,
Beta Alpha, AKA. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's two Beta Alphas at FAMU. So I didn't want to mix that up. She's an AKA, but they also have Delta Beta Alpha.
The original.
I see you start some mess.
Yeah, you started it.
I did.
I always leave it to a Wildcat. But anyway, it was Miss Burns that really influenced me because I had already been accepted to my school, University of Florida. Even had a scholarship at that time that would have covered it. She brought us up there, and I was amazed. It's like, you see it at an all-black high school, but to see an all-black college is something totally different.
You just tore your little Florida papers up there.
Yeah.
You saw them up there party, you like, oh no, I gotta go to this.
No, I just saw like, wow, it's all of us coming from different places. And the school that I went to, School of Journalism, I was like, wow, and they really was invested in your success.
Right.
It wasn't like they was just trying to get a paycheck, and you felt that just at the trip. So that's one decision I have never regretted in my life, going to family.
Well, thank you, and tell them your name and your influence.
My name is Angel Mitchell Ferguson. I'm a 93 Jones High graduate, Miss Jones High, and valedictorian. So for me, it was easy. FAMU paid for me to go to school, and of course, it was my HBCU choice. I had been accepted to UCF as well and had a full ride, but I chose FAMU, and I'm glad I did.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you went and got your degree. That's all I can say. And last but not least,
my name is Audrey. I am Jones High School class of 93, fall 93, FAMU. And I can piggyback on what they said. It was a no-brainer for me to come to FAMU. And being in atmospheres like this, like the Florida Classic, it really is like it gives you exposure to colleges for FAMU and BCU. And so it was a no-brainer for me to go to FAM. My teachers and everybody at Jones, my band director, James Chief Wilson, everybody. So it was really a no-brainer for me to come to FAMU.
well, ladies and gentlemen, my answer is exactly the same as theirs, except I went to Bethune-Cookman, you know what I'm saying? This is my show. This is my show, and I'm going to tell you, I will say this. Jones High did teach me that if you're going to go to school, you need to go to an HBCU. Ms. Burns did have an influence on me. And I'm going to say this publicly. I was this close to going to FAMU and being in the 100. I was a drum major at Jones. The only thing is, my percussion instructor at Bethune-Cookman was really aggressive. He recruited me, and they paid, when my parents heard all the expenses paid. So I have a lot of love for all HBCUs. I have a lot of love for all Greeks. And I think it's a beautiful thing when we can all get together. So shout out to all Rattlers. Shout out to all HBCUs all over the world. All Divine Nine all over the world. We thank you for what you do in our community. Keep being great. Keep being you. And HBCU love to everybody.
HBCU love all the time. Woo!
I'm here with Michelle, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Somebody is joining us. We have some people joining us, and I really don't care. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. So I'm going to go down the line like Soul Train. What's your name?
Michelle. Allison Hamilton. Avis.
I was trying not to get all these Rattlers, because I already interviewed the Rattlers.
All right.
But they are Rattlers and Deltas.
We are Rattlers and Deltas, but we graduated from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University October 3rd, 1887. What? Okay.
And that's all they know. I'm going to throw up. No, ladies, talk to me about what the Florida Classic means to you and what it means to be Greek at the Florida Classic.
Wow. What the Florida Classic means to me is unity, bringing people all together. So I just got finished working over at the Foreign Fan Zone. We had soars from Colorado. We had soars from Alaska. We had soars all over the place. I graduated from Florida Agricultural
all over the world.
University. And it's just a coming together and people being together. So I love it. And I love being Greek here.
So you're not going to give the Wildcats no love?
Yes, we do love Hell Wildcats, but we want you all to know we love you all after you all take this butt whipping.
Yes.
Well, what do you have to say about it?
Well, I'm just here in spirit. No, I didn't graduate from FAMU. I graduated from the Indiana University.
Okay, all right.
Yes, but FAMU FAMU has my money. My son graduated from FAMU, so I'm here as a Rattler mom.
And I ain't mad at that. Wherever the money go, hey, his name just like your name. Whatever his degree say, yours say. So ladies, we want to thank you for joining us, the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. As a Q, you know I had to come by, make them the first sorority I stopped by, or I would never live it down. But thank you for your time. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe.
And we want to say a happy Founders Day to the bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all hear that? Happy Founders Day to the Q. Yeah. All right, we still on the corner, Rio Grande and Church Street. I've been trying to get off this corner for the longest, but I keep running into good friends. And this brother that I'm standing next to has served. How you doing? I'm seeing everybody out here. This brother that I'm standing next to served in the United States Navy. He's retired Navy now, but he actually marched in the band with me my freshman year at Bethune-Cookman. He was there before I was. Tell him your name, sir, and tell him your experience with the Florida Classic and what it means to you.
Hey, this name Claude Marcelin. Everybody that knows me, Flash KK side. They call me Shocker. But this boy here, like, hey, we did our thing when I was a freshman. Came back here to the Classic. It's eye-opener for me because I haven't been to the Classic since 1994.
It's been a long time, but you've been out serving our country, and I want to say, we just had Veterans Day. Thank you for your service, my brother, and it's good to see you out and about enjoying the Florida Classic.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Now I'm back in Florida, so I will be indulging in all these activities, so I miss Florida. I'm back home now, so I'm loving it.
Well, we loving that you here, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Handle your business. Glad to see you at the Classic, and we love you, man. Hey, this is Rod Z, the Z-Files. We out here doing our thing. Let me talk to the bros of Omega. We got one out here tailgating. Tell us, my brother, happy Founders Day, belated Founders Day to you.
Appreciate it, dog. First Founders Day. Appreciate it, dog.
Tell the people what Florida Classic means to you.
Man, not being from Florida, being from New York, you don't really see stuff like this. So being able to see black people come together in the D9 history and all that, it looks really good to me, you know what I'm saying? It's really dope.
You having a good time?
I am, bro.
It's a lot of work that goes into this, right?
100%, Prophet.
But even though you're doing all this work, are you still maintaining the fun?
Always. That's the main thing.
Having a good time with the bros is what it's all about, right?
Of course. Root to the good bros.
So if you're a Q, matter of fact, any Greek in the Divine Eye, if you come to the Florida Classic, look for Rio Grande, Church Street, Lake Lorna Doone. We are on the yard. We're getting ready to go around and talk to some more Greeks, but I had to stop by the bros first. Rod Z, Z-Files. Here we go.
Rattlers all over the world, stand up and cheer. You are the HBCU Spotlight of the Week. Founded October 3rd, 1887, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, also known as FAMU, is a public and historically black university located in Tallahassee, Florida. In addition to the main Tallahassee campus, FAMU has several satellite campuses across Florida. These include the College of Law in Orlando and the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, Institute of Public Health, which are located in Crestview, Florida, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Miami. They are ranked highest in public HBCUs for 5 consecutive years, and they're the #1 HBCU for research and development, according to the National Science Foundation. Their vision, FAMU, will be recognized as a leading national public university that is internationally renowned for its competitive graduates and transformative research and innovation. Some famous and notable alumni for FAMU are Tyrese Gibson, Common, Camarno Brown, Anika Nani Rose, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, and Director Will Packer. All right, Rattlers, I had to do you right. Now I'm gonna go throw up. FAMU, you are the HBCU Spotlight of the Week. So there you have it, folks. We're back at the studios, but when I tell you last week, we were all over the place, all over Orlando, celebrating the Florida Classic, not just working for the Z-Files, but just enjoying it as Wildcat alumni. Bub and I had a really good time. And as you know, Florida A&M came out on top this year. They won the game, so hats off to FAMU on a well-deserved win. Good luck at the SWAC Championships on December 2nd, and hopefully we'll see you at the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta. Bring that thing on home to Florida, Rattlers. So, Bub, tell me how you felt about the outcome of the weekend, man, before we go.
Man, it was a good time to be had. A lot of people, and some good energy. That's one thing that I've missed about the Florida Classic. I haven't been in some years.
Yeah, because you've been gone. You moved away, but you back.
I'm back.
So how did it feel to be out there with the people, man?
Man, I'm telling you, it was like a family reunion, and it was just like any other homecoming. It was homecoming magnified by 10.
Right.
Because of the people.
That's what classic games are.
Yes.
You know, you got the Magic City Classic. You got Alabama A&M against Alabama State.
Exactly.
You got the Bayou Classic with Grambling and Southern. All these games are great products of HBCU football, and it's been that way for years. So if you've never been to an HBCU football game, don't miss out. You don't know what you're missing. One of the highlights, everybody always talks about halftime. Yes. You know, how great the bands are, and they are. And it was a great halftime show this year for the Florida Classic. But they play a good brand of football. So if you're in Atlanta, come to the Celebration Bowl. Anywhere you have an opportunity to go to an HBCU football game, I think you should step on in. And because if you've never been, you don't know what you're missing, man. Exactly. And it's been that way. And I think now HBCUs are finally starting to get their quote-unquote shine. So thank you to everybody who came to the Florida Classic this year. We hope you had a good time. And Bub, can I give some shout outs and thank yous before we go?
Of course.
I want to thank everybody who came to my events. The comedy show, shout out to Tight Mike and Dexter's Downtown. We had a great comedy show Thursday night. Everybody who came, thank you for supporting that. Friday night, if you came to Club Celine, I was DJing there. DJ Nutty Professor was on the 1 and 2s. So I want to thank Johnny Torrance and Torrance Lifestyles. I also want to thank Mr. Tom Joyner and the Reach Media family for allowing me to host the Battle of the Rivals after the game. Man, we partied at that, but we had a good time. So thank you to everybody who supported me, who continues to support me through all I do personally. And thank you for watching the Z-Files. And on behalf of the Boss Move Studios here in Orlando and Lighthouse Media and Entertainment, we want to say we'll see you next week. God bless.